Hi Sagittarius, my name is Carol Assad and I am here with your manifestation activation tarot reading for the month of September 2023. But of course, these videos are always going to be timeless. I am going to look into your current manifestation energies. I will activate the necessary frequencies once Spirit reveals to me which ones to activate for you, and I will clarify and see exactly, take a peek into exactly what has been going on, and hopefully find you some direction or guidance or something substantial. Thank you, Sagittarius. If you would enter into this energetic exchange, Sagittarius, for the greatest good of everyone involved, then let's please move forward. And anytime during this reading, if you feel so inclined to like or share the video, please do so. That would help me. Thank you. Let's get into it. Spirit, please show me the frequencies needed for Sagittarius, for the sign of Sagittarius. Any placement of Sagittarius, any place in your life where you would like to access the energy of the Sagittarian. Okay. Sagittarius. For the light. Spirit. Thank you. Sagittarius. Sign of Sagittarius, please, Spirit. For the light manifestation here. For the Sagittarian energy. Sagittarius. Okay. In your mind space, the principle of mentalism, you've got cosmic flower. In your heart space, or the principle of polarity, you have got Merkaba. In the correspondence between your heart and your mind, your inner compass, you have got the frequency of belief. Okay. In the principle of cause and effect, what can you change just now, is number 8, alchemy. And what will not be changed with the principle of gender, you have got romantic love. And in your dance with destiny, you have got empowerment. Okay. Your overall frequency for this manifestation reading is compassion, number 15. Before I activate, or before I read these and show you the images, I'm just going to clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith system here, okay, so that we have a little something to work with here for you, okay, Sagittarius. Now these decks have been activated before I came on filming for you, okay, so please do know that. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, let's get these cards out. Sagittarius. Okay, let's get into it. So in your mind space with your mentalism, you have got number 18, the cosmic flower. Recording. Okay. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Please have a look at the pictures, the image, and the colors. That will help your subconscious, after I activate these frequencies, seamlessly tune in, okay, and direct the energies with cosmic flower. This has got to do, now, Page of Swords. So I'm seeing that you've got learning on your mind, learning or spying. Let's move forward and I'll find out. So I don't think it's fine because this is beautiful. You've got, could be research, let's see. You've got 32 Merkaba in your heart space. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose, okay? This has got to do with the Akashic records, okay? All known, all information, all. And it's paired here with the sun in your heart space. Check it out. So Sagittarius, your heart, this is a, oh my gosh, with this cosmic flower, Sagittarius, oh my gosh, I'm feeling this. This is other life. You are merging these, your fragments have been called together. Sagittarius, in some way, shape, or form, you're becoming more whole. With this cosmic flower frequency and the Page of Swords, I'm seeing downloads, downloads, downloads. I'm seeing remembrance. I'm seeing remembrance here, Sagittarius, with Merkaba, the Akashic Records. I'm seeing that it's making you so happy. Whatever this research is, whatever this is, you are learning. You are learning. Your mind, you have opened your mind here. So Sagittarius must have tapped into some past life remembrance of a skill. Okay, I see that Sagittarius is having some remembrance on some level here. You're having a remembrance of a skill and it's coming to you quite naturally, and it's changing your entire life, your entire perception of your life in the best way. It's giving you hope, I see, with the Merkaba in your heart space. Now, if you were to apply the principle of polarity, the poles of every emotion that we feel, and then apply Merkaba, that is all written in those records, right? It's everything, all of it. And you are feeling that. You're feeling immersed in the isness, in the oneness of everything. I see it here, especially with this sun energy. Sun is a major arcana. It is a destiny card, okay? You have gotten here because you followed fate to your destiny, to your destined path, okay? And you are reaping the rewards. This was probably not easy, but I'm not seeing a story here. So let's keep going. Let's go. Let's keep going. I need to cleanse. Let's clear. All right. So in the now this is fantastic. I love this reading so far. We don't even have all our cards. So for the correspondence, okay, your inner compass, the correspondence between your heart and your mind, okay, can you see like this? Okay, you can see. All right. So the correspondence between the two is giving us the frequency of belief, okay? And it's paired with the Lovers, you guys. So, okay, belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source, paired with the major arcana of the Lovers card. This is Gemini energy, but the Lovers card has got to do with, love, okay, romantic love, but it's so much deeper than that. It has to do with the merging of the two peoples, of two people to a point where, so when you love someone, when you love somebody, you take them into yourself, okay, and you are then accepting a certain amount of responsibility for them, for their hearts, when we enter into these exchanges, especially these super intimate ones. And then that comes with its own set of peculiarities for that one specific person. And there also comes obligation, which we take on willingly, gladly. We sometimes even pray for these obligations, right? If only I had somebody to take care of, or somebody to take care of me. And so the Lovers has got to do with also those maybe not so super romantic things, but the small things that you're doing every day in your life. So this is very realistic, okay? This is a very realistic agreement here. So I'm seeing, so if you aren't involved in anything romantically, I'm seeing, I did mention earlier that you were fragmented before and you've called your pieces back to yourself, and I'm seeing here that with the Lovers, maybe taking every piece of yourself back into you, okay, and becoming aware and almost like agile between your two faces, because the Gemini does have their two dispositions, and so we all have Gemini in our chart somewhere, okay? And so there is that also two sides of the coin kind of thing that you have going on here, okay? And it is definitely part of your destiny, and it's paired with the frequency of belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source, which is absolutely beautiful, because we're talking about, you know, being one with your person, but also with yourself and the different facets of your personality. And I'm seeing a strong belief. Please have a look at the image. Can you see? Have a look at the image. Yeah, nice. It is nice, isn't it? Okay, so that is the correspondence. Let's move forward. All right, we'll get more after I clarify again. But what can you change right now, Sagittarius? And you've got the frequency of alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. That allowed the alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Have a look, please. Cause and effect. To have the frequency of alchemy in the position regarding what is in the power of the Sagittarian to change, what kind of effects can you cause? All of them, any of them you've got, because you've got the frequency of alchemy, literal alchemy, changing, transmutation not only of emotion, but I'm seeing of circumstances. Wow, and it's paired with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is it's not just it is fulfillment. It is complete emotional fulfillment. You have got 10 cups and they are all full. They are all full with emotions, substantial, meaningful emotions. Okay, and 10 in tarot, you go from the ace to the 10. The 10 represents a completion before you move into nobility, into royalty. So what I'm seeing is that you are completely whole and happy here, and that is just powering up your alchemist's drive. Wow. Your emotions are changing your reality right now. So I'm seeing that. Let's be fiery, Sagittarius. Whatever you're putting your passion into, darling, is going to bring it, because you're in such a great frequency here when it comes to the principle of cause and effect. What I'm seeing is that you know, if you're conscious, if you can use this emotional fulfillment consciously and ask yourself, what kinds of things would I like to adjust in my life? What kinds of things would I like to make changes to? And you're staying in this emotionally fulfilled place. If you just go take the time to deliberately think, evaluate what you may want to change, you can definitely make any changes that you can really conceive of here, you know, realistically. Moving forward in the position of what you will not change, it has to do with the principle of gender. It is romantic love, number 39. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. Have a look, please. Okay. It's paired here with the Hanged Man. So your upgrade, this is upgrades. Hold on. There's still going to be this need to be able to pump the brakes. This is a lot of growth, and this is a lot of this is the third major arcana. This is a powerful reading, you know, Sagittarius, and when it comes to romantic love, because the correspondence between your heart and mind, with this Akashic record access and the remembrance of your particular soul's skill set, we'll say, okay, this remembrance of your souls with a particular skill set of your soul, or download, understanding, some type of remembrance, then with this Merkuric energy with the sun making you just shine so brightly here, and then believing in love, I'm seeing that with your romantic love, Spirit is saying that you're going to need to slow down sometimes though, and really make sure that your perspective is because this is fast moving energy, Sagittarius. Like, this is a lot of great, wonderful things, and it's important for us, especially when it comes to love, to put loving care into our relationships and to just be periodically checking in as you're going through this kind of cosmic download kind of stuff on astral. Here in this reality, or even on 5D, it's important, you know, to be stopping every once in a while and checking in on this romantic love that you believe in so strongly. We have some bees up here. I'm on the second floor and there's bees. So that has to do with love, okay, with my mother Oshun. She'll send bees around to let me know that, yes, we're talking about love right now. And ooh, I just heard nectar. Ooh, I just heard nectar of the gods. Look, just slow down, okay? That's hot. So just slow down sometimes and make sure that you're handling this frequency with tender, loving care. Okay, that is important when we're talking about romance. Okay, so slow down, take a look here and there, that's all. Moving forward in your rhythm, your dance with destiny, you have got the frequency of empowerment, number 26. And the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Empowerment. Oh, I always say this. I love this one. Have a look, please, at the image. So I see Sagittarius doing things that make them feel empowered. I see that you're sitting in this frequency of empowerment. And then you've got the King of Coins here. So with the King of Coins, well, I see that your daily things every day is you're feeling maybe anchored and you're tethered, feeling empowered in the grounding of your happenings, whatever your workings are right now, whatever your daily working, this is your daily rhythm. So whatever is going to be conducive to just upholding your template level reality right now, whatever that may be, like your reality right now, that I'm talking about the template that you're currently in right now, and then the manifestation that I'm checking into is actually current with the template that you're working with. And so I'm seeing that every day you've got this way of things that you're maintaining, and you're finding yourself empowered, Sagittarius, in action conducive to bringing maybe more wealth and abundance, or just creating a safe space. Actually, I see, okay, I'm feeling Sagittarius is feeling super empowered in the safe space that they actively are upholding and creating just now. So, okay, because with all of this astral stuff going on for you, I could see, you know, and then feeling so powerful with, so maybe these downloads, what you're learning has to do with alchemy. And, you know, you are, see, Sagittarius, what happened, darling, is that you opened up to the universe, and the universe is like, okay, you may access, you know, more, you can have more access, or more, we always have access to the Akashic records, we always have access to this, but what I'm seeing that you maybe set an intention to be more receptive, and it's happening, and by doing so, it's kind of triggered many things, catalyzed romantic love for you, and also alchemy, romantic love and alchemy, and then like a deep commitment here with the Lovers. So these are intense emotions, and I see that you're feeling fulfilled and satisfied, you know, and then very balanced, in my opinion, here, because you're finding empowerment not in all this new cosmic these new experiences that you know you have earned because you walked in faith. You're actually finding your tethering, your groundedness in your everyday affairs and holding your life together, which is really beautiful. Great job. Okay, so now in your overall frequency, you are very compassionate. You've got the frequency of compassion, number 15. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into this world. Number 15, compassion. Okay. And it is paired here with the Two of Spears. So in the Two of Spears, she's on a boat, isn't she? Is she on a boat? No, she's not. So, okay, but anyway, in the Two of Spears, okay, so your overall frequency is compassion, being compassionate. You have to be compassionate. You had to be. This is you've been. Your overall frequency is your overall vibration, your overall frequency is compassion. Before any of this stuff happened, you're sitting in this compassionate energy, is what Spirit's telling me. This compassion that you had for yourself and maybe others that you might be helping with this alchemical understanding and this decision to receive love and give love. So that must have, been catalyzed by the choice to be compassionate. And so the Two of Wands just now to me is you were compassionate. You stayed. Now I see a humble Sagittarius. I see you humble, and I see that before any of these wonderful blessings came through, you chose to be compassionate, and you were looking at your world. You were looking around, and you stayed compassionate with yourself about the things that you didn't like. And you stayed compassionate also with those people in your life who were also doing things that you didn't feel good about, that you didn't like, but you still approached every situation with compassion, is what I'm seeing. And you started to change your world compassionately, though, in the light. Walking like that, first self-compassion, and then by extension, the light will work the intention and then the attention, and that's what you did. And so there's this portal, these choices that you're making here, and they were rooted in passion. It may have taken you a little while, but it was worth the time, because look at all these wonderful downloads. Wonderful. Okay, Sagittarius, now that we've got this first wave out, let us further clarify with the Starman Tarot. If anything that I said resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, darling Sagittarius, just focus on that one thing this time, okay? These videos are here for you to access whenever you want, and just process one thing at a time, and later on feel free to come back. But it's always better to have, this already, this. It's always better to just focus on what we can focus on in the moment, and that's how then by extension other doors start to open up. So I don't know, Spirit put on my heart to say that to you. So if I just said one, because sometimes these readings can be overwhelming if you're not familiar with like the Hermetic principles or any of the stuff that I'm saying. So if any one thing caught your attention, please do only focus on that, and I'm going to clear and ground myself, set my intention for Spirit to further clarify this. When I'm done with this portion, then we will get some channeled messages with oracle cards. Love you, Sagittarius. Let's go. Sagittarius, Spirit, for the greatest good of the Sagittarius and collective Sagittarius. Provide some whatever we may need, provide it. We trust you. Let's go. the Ten of Wands on the bottom, if that matters to you guys. Okay, so I'm not doing anything reverse in this time, not today, not right now, I don't want to. Okay, so in your mentalism with cosmic flower and then this page of swords, these downloads, this learning that you have going on, you're just soaking it in. Your mind is so stimulated right now. Oh my God, your mind is so stimulated right now that you have the Chariot. This is another major arcana. So the chariot has to do with number one, I want you to know that the Chariot is balanced, okay? But there are sometimes just impulsive feelings, like the urge to go and head into battle, you know, really go for what you want here. This cosmic flower, this learning is empowering the hell out of you. Anything that you are thinking about right now, especially when it comes to these new skills, you're working on some skills, Sagittarius. You're working on some skills or working with new skills or using your skills in a new way, something like that. There's something new and it's really stimulating you, and also it's going to be opening doors for you. So whatever is on your heart, whatever your desire is, whatever is really close to your heart, since we've got this congruence, especially with belief in the correspondence between your heart and mind, I want you to know that, you know, this mental stimulation, especially for Sagittarian, who's the intellect, right? This is going to really amp up your manifestation powers, my love, okay? It is also your destiny. So whatever comes on your heart that is really true to you, you know, you'll get it. You'll get it. If there comes an opportunity, if you can recognize an opportunity in your life right now, Spirit is telling me, it's safe to go ahead. Go ahead. Obviously, use discernment in your life. I don't know the details of your life, but this is a message from Spirit saying that whatever this new thing that you have going on is that you're getting downloads from astral about. Yeah. Look at it's not downloads, it might be downloads from astral or ancestors, but it's past life remembrances, however you're getting those remembrances. So if you can see an opportunity, and if you feel that if you start to feel enthusiastic about something that is mentally stimulating, and you can recognize an opportunity in your life, Spirit is saying to you to take the opportunity, okay? Next, in your heart space, you have got the, again, Merkaba with the sun, so just like pure bliss and happiness in this Sophia, in this intelligence, in this information, in this loving place where all knowledge is, and you are all knowledge, and it is all you. So that is paired with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a portal. I see that you are walking through a portal of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. This remembrance is changing your entire life. This is wow. This remembrance is changing your entire life. Sometimes it takes me a minute to find the words for it. Let me feel this here for a sec. Because see, in the correspondence between your heart and your mind, so this Three of Wands is a portal connected to the sun when it comes to the Akashic records, okay? And then this Chariot with this learning energy is also, this is really catalyzing here with your past life remembrance stuff. So the correspondence between the two of them with belief, because this is the truth. This is like mind space, fine, but we're talking about getting that into congruence, okay, for your inner compass to be balanced, okay? And so that is number one. You've got this frequency of belief that I will be activating for you, okay? And with the major arcana of the Lovers, and then the gift from Source, from the universe, of the Ace of Pentacles. So not only are you, and I said this earlier, you're not only manifesting some type of new endeavor, a new energy in your life. It could be for your studies, for your work, but mostly I'm feeling like purposeful, something that feels like yours, a part of you that is a part of your authenticity, of your true essence, is coming together here with calling your fragments back to yourself and mending things and opening your mind and things like that. So by doing that, you have not only attracted a destined lover, okay, that you're happy to take in as part of yourself, but also you are going to have some financial, you're calling in financial or just tangible, a blessing, some type of opportunity. So, and I'm thinking that this belief in these things, this true immersion and belief in these otherworldly learnings that you're getting, that is really feeding into your essence. You are being so nourished. You are nourishing yourself so well. Wow, great job. I want to say great job, mommy. So I don't know if you're a woman or something. I don't know, or somebody you know that speaks like that. So oh, but you've got opportunities coming to you, okay? That's what I'm saying, Sagittarius. There are going to be opportunities on the horizon for you moving forward. When we clarified this alchemy with what you can change, and then there was this emotional satisfaction, as long as you can stay in that emotional state, this alchemy that you are obviously getting. So this remembrance from your past, this access to the Akashic records to remember something from your roots, from wherever you come from, something that is innate within you, it belongs to your essence. This thing that you're learning about is such a part of you, is so refined and so just part of you, that your wholeness is making you so that we've all got to be aligned, right? We've all got to balance ourselves, and by opening up like this, you're giving spirit the opportunity to help you balance yourself out and find inner equilibrium on in all of your aspects, on your spiritual, your spiritual field, your spiritual team, in all of the dimensions, on all of the levels, in all of the ways, on all of the days, darling Sagittarius. So this balance has now given you the alchemist's power, okay, to literally transmute and change emotions, things like that, but yes, always, right? Always, on all days, because everything is energy. So really, emotions and life circumstances could be seen as the same if you looked at everything from the broader spectrum of energy is energy, and everything is energy, right? So what's happening is that your alchemizing capabilities are so upgraded that you are not only feeling this, your alchemizing energies are so strong now that not only are you having this emotional completion and fulfillment with your family life, or something that I understand it as family life, but everybody's circumstances are different. So emotional fulfillment with your home life, and however that looks for you, darling Sagittarius. Well, it's paired here with the sun. So you've got the sun twice. The major arcana of the sun is the happiest. It's the happiest. And it's also the original sun actually also has a child on it. And wow, so you guys might be alchemizing like actual children into the world here with your fulfillment, with your wish fulfillment. So, but here, have a look at the sun here. Okay, so you have got this beautiful starman sun. I don't know, can you see it? And then with this one too, from Game of Thrones, this is gorgeous. Okay, what can you change? Just have a look at these. See what pops up for you, dear. Okay, so in your happiness, in your flow state, okay, is when you're going to be able to, in your happiness, in your flow state is when you're going to be able to make these alchemizing changes, when you take the time to deliberately think about, what do I want to change, set the intention, and when the time is right, your attention will be brought there. Life does that for you. Okay, so that is happening here. And then and with the romantic love and the necessity, with this romantic love, the necessity to every so often slow down. Like, okay, now I'm seeing why you have to slow down, because you've got like the sun twice right here. You're really like on 10. You're on 10. You're energetically pumped when you are feeling happy. And I'm see romantic love. Okay, so I'm seeing Sagittarius. Sagittarian energy can kind of handle those higher crown chakra activations, like when it comes to intelligent things, when it comes to knowledge and learning, right? The intellect, Sophia. So but then when it's like romantic love, like those highs and lows can become exhausting. So because you're learning with that person, like we had mentioned earlier, you're taking them into yourself, you're learning one another. So there is that necessity for, in your romantic love life, you can change the necessity to every so often slow down, hang upside down, change your perspective a little bit, just get a new perspective. Maybe the message is to maybe take a look from your lover's perspective or some other person that's important every so often. And then so it does have that, but then the advice is then to take action. So this is just a reminder that in this romantic love that you have attracted to yourself, you could probably be one of those people that gets like really lost in their studies, and then like if you turn around and you're like see your romantic partner and you guys have some emotionally charged interaction that can exhaust you or just create an overwhelm is what I'm feeling. So that's where this need for the Hanged Man comes through. Like, okay, every so often with your romantic love, go temper yourself. And once you do that, then move forward like the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the feminine, passionate energy here. The Queen of Wands is in this romantic love. I'm reading this energy as once you are just, you know, make a habit out of this. You can't change the necessity to reevaluate your perspective sometimes, and it's a strong energy to do that because romantic love is important to you. But also trust yourself to make the loving moves, okay? This is a yin, soft energy, so maybe there's a necessity to, you know, still be passionate and fiery, okay, with your lover, with your partner. To still be passionate and fiery, but also to be receptive, okay? Receive also. This is a reminder to also be receiving passionately. You can passionately receive and give, okay? Once you make sure that you're rooted in your perspective here in your relationship. Like I said, this is just to temper emotional overwhelm while you're receiving all of these super stimulating and I'm hearing fascinating things that you're learning. So, okay, moving forward in your Dance with Destiny, you did have empowerment with the King of Coins, and I'm seeing that you are finding in your daily rhythm, you are finding this kind of rootedness and keeping all that up while you've got all this higher level stuff going on with your higher chakras. But then it is paired with the High Priestess. So Sagittarius, this is a very strong reading, okay? You've got so many major arcana here, and then you've got two aces. It's beautiful, and when I activate these frequencies for you, I am glad this is happening. So, refocusing here, implementing this High Priestess energy too now, okay? So although you're finding that, so this is becoming more realistic for you through this alchemy. So now continue to be with your habits, with your rituals, your procedures, whatever you call it, your approaches to your life, to your tangible life, your material things. Continue to be that way, but with this alchemy and all of these upgrades, these energetic upgrades, but also understanding this is DNA also upgrades. You are going to be able to practically now put these this must be esoteric. This has got to be some type of past life skill, and it's coming to you in a spiritual way, in a magical way, so that, I mean, even if this is a skill that you can use practically with people and not bring up anything that would be metaphysical, the High Priestess energy is saying to that you're going to be able to bring this skill that you learned magically, that you learned spiritually, okay? you're going to be able to bring that into your daily rhythm now through using alchemy, through these happy feelings. That's what I'm getting, okay? So don't be afraid to start putting these new skills and these new understandings to use. Test them out. Write things down. Experiment with your knowledge. Research. Things like that. Take the time to do that, like in a notebook or somewhere tangible. Put it into your rhythm is what Spirit's saying. Now take this from your space up here and start to implement it down here, and that is going to bring you it's going to bring you opportunity. So start to implement this, even if it's in very small way, even if you spend 10 minutes a day just journaling on these new downloads. Do it, okay? Because now in your overall frequency, I have got this Ace of Wands paired with compassion, and then the Two of Spears. So this compassionate Two of Spears, you chose to start changing your life, and it's just ongoing, and now you've made changes, you've gotten rid of things, and you have implemented certain understandings. Put your intentions to the world to open up and to the universe to open up, receive these new esoteric downloads, and now implement them into your life, because you're so compassionate with yourself. And all of it is culminating here to this Ace of Wands energy. So this is a phallic energy. This could mean that you're gonna have some sex, but more so, I see that this is all so much that there's gonna have to be an eruption, for lack of a better word. So it's so much, but you're calling in a lover, so if you don't already have one, or there's going to be a renewal in your love situation or something like that. But this opportunity it's also an opportunity for like a passion project, okay? This is your overall frequency is of creation. You cleared yourself, you cleared your vessel of, whatever thoughts, whatever it was, you cleared space to receive. You have received. You are now changing alchemically and being upgraded. Your DNA is changing, and you're becoming empowered in your daily life. Once you start to implement these downloads that you're receiving, darling Sagittarius, there's going to be an opportunity for a passion project, and also, side note, probably some bomb-ass sex. So let's get some. I don't see many shadows here. Let's see about love, okay? So, we'll do the Hidden Truth version 2 for the masculine. Let's see what the masculine energy, the yang, okay? We're just going to say the yang aspect of your relationship, okay? Let's see what that person will say. Let us see. I miss hearing your voice. I can be myself with you. I miss seeing you. I saved your text and messages. And Sagittarius will get 5. I have trouble with intimacy. Okay, all right. Let's see now what the yin aspect, okay, is going to say here. One more. I miss hearing your voice. Spirit, what does the yin say in response? I can be myself with you. I miss seeing you. I saved your text messages. I had trouble with intimacy. The feminine, so the yang says, I miss hearing your voice. Yin says, I wish things could be different. Ooh, so you'll be facing these conversations, or possibly you'll take it. These are channel messages. I miss hearing your voice. I wish things could be different. Okay, and so Yang says, I can be myself with you, and Yin says, I left before you could leave me. So there was some vulnerability. Somebody opened themselves up and were met with, maybe not met with the same reciprocity. Yang says, I miss seeing you. Yin says, I regret lying to you. Ooh, this is hard. There's a separation that you had dealt with. Nah, this is those ups and downs. Okay, this is not a conscious lying. This is a, I wouldn't take it so seriously. No, I'm seeing, okay, Yang says, I miss seeing you, and Yin is like, okay, I didn't tell you the whole truth kind of thing. I saved your texts and messages. So there could be this Yin energy could be avoiding the Yang energy because maybe lying by omission or something like that. So Yang says, this is like runner chaser. Yes. I see. Okay, I saved your texts and messages. Yin says, I hide behind material things. Yeah, so, well, that's quite sad. No, let's do one more. I hide behind material things. You may have been dealing with a materialistic person in the past then that may have lied about, regarding, around some type of, finances or material things. But okay, Yang says, I have trouble with intimacy, and says, I know I messed up everything. There must have been some situation, darling Sagittarius. I'm seeing, so there must have been some situation between your Yang and Yin energy, or you could apply this. When I say your Yang and your Yin, I'm talking about like an inner battle, since everything that we experience is a reflection of ourselves. But also, please, this can definitely, keep an open mind. This could definitely be the Yang person and the Yin person, or whoever, like that. Apply it with it. I know that I crossed the line with you. Something is over, and something is over, and Sagittarius. So that's what catalyzed. So Sagittarius, I understand. So there was a romantic relationship that catalyzed this self-compassion. You had to be compassionate with yourself and start making these changes. You saw the world for what it was before, and moving forward, that's why you got this Three of Wands, 2 over here in your heart space. So you, in your overall frequency, you had to become compassionate with yourself, and you were taking a look at your world. And then all of these, you started having these upgrades, downloads, this evolution. And I see that then by accessing the Akashic records with this Merkaba frequency, and you became so happy that you opened this 3 of Wands portal here in your heart, okay, in the principle of polarity. So some type of, you step through a portal when it comes to the principle of polarity here, and that is what kickstarted all of this after a romantic fallout. Now I understand. So let's get you some messages. Let's get you some closure from this relationship. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happened. Before I let you go, Sagittarius, thank you for spending all this time with me. Thank you. Please like and share this video. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, while this is uploading, I'll definitely go around and enter these frequencies for you. Okay, let's see. I was uncomfortable showing emotion. I see things differently now. The sense and blinking lights are me. Ooh, a guide helped you get through this. So, So you are not, there was a lack of intimacy, and you saw things differently. I see. Spirit came through like, don't worry, I got you. Please forgive yourself. And I will show you some signs and synchronicities, says Spirit. Okay, Spirit saying, I will show you some signs and synchronicities. So Sagittarius, in your daily, grind, whatever, in your experience, okay, please, Spirit is saying, look, if you're ever confused, stop and ask. We will answer you. We love you, Spirit says. And I love you too. Thank you, Sagittarius. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.